So today's Dragon Ball Legends video is going to be a little bit different. We're summoning, it's completely useless to me because I'm a whale. You guys know, you've been watching me for, some time. And everything on this banner for me is completely maxed out. But I wanted to hop in on this banner from the perspective of a new player, or like a newer player, one that's basically not a whale, and see how useful this is going to be. Now, obviously, it's going to vary from person to person. If you hop in, you might get good luck, you might get bad luck. It comes down to RNG. But I'm still gonna kind of see what we can get and what kind of teams we can build. So without further ado, let's hop in. But first, a quick word from our sponsor. Word in the streets, this is you like dragons. How do I know this? Well, I don't know anybody out there that doesn't think dragons aren't cool, and therefore everybody likes dragon. Look, I'm just using science to explain it. Dragon Tamer, which you can download by clicking the link in the description below right now, is currently celebrating the anniversary event where you can actually win dragon figurines from the game. In order to participate in the event, you're going to complete missions, collect treasure coins, toss the dice, and then try to collect scratch cards. Every time you reveal a scratch card, it's going to contain a random reward, but some will be limited to these exclusive figures that you can win from playing the game. And just in case you want to see what they look like, there's two available in the game. There's the Raging Fire and the Dark Star figurine, which you can see on the screen right now. Also, along with that, there's a couple new features that are coming to the game as well. The first one being a coloring system, which will allow you to customize certain kind of dragons to the color you're liking, just to add a bit of a touch to make them different from the others. And another feature is we have a day and night cycle that shifts once every half hour. Now, as the name suggests, Dragon Tamer, the main thing you do in this game is going to be breeding and taming dragons. And the cool thing is you get to literally watch them grow from an egg to a hatchling to young, all the way to an adult. Once you pick out the parents, the element and rarity will determine what kind of eggs are possible. There's currently 9 elements in the game. And as I mentioned, once you have your hatchling, you get to literally watch your dragon grow from different stages available, which again starts at egg, hatchling, young, and all the way up to an adult. Oh yeah, also did I mention you can actually decorate your islands so you can actually get the perfect home for all your dragons? Yeah, you can also do that too. But of course, it's not just about just taming your dragons and decorating your islands. There's more game modes as well. Dragon Tamer features 2 PvP modes, which consists of 1v1 arena matches and alliance warfare. You also have 4 PvE modes, which consists of adventure, space-time rift, mythic mountains, and alliance boss mode. In other words, there's a lot to do in this game. As I said earlier, I don't know a single person that doesn't like dragons. So again, if you want to check out Dragon Tamers, click the link in the description below right now. Thank you for a sponsorship. Let's get back into the video. All right, let's go ahead and hop in. I am going to have a counter on the screen somewhere or something that tells me basically how far we are in this. So as we do it, I'm probably also going to skip through a lot of these animations. Like for example, I see, let's let this one play. You know what? We're going to skip it. Skip it all. Skip it all. First one, literally nothing. Get right into the next one. I think for the purpose of this video, I'm probably going to do all 400 tickets as well. Just because, again, the whole point is to see, like, how well I can do. So 3 pods, that's probably gonna be, oh, it's a fake out. We got 2 units. So the first ones we got is Goku Black. You're not gonna really be using this one anymore. If you got the Zenkai, maybe. And then we got Kaioken Goku, who used to be fantastic back in the day when he came out with Vegeta, but now is useless. So I'm gonna count that as a dead multi. Everything I'm going to try to count up in this video is going to be basically for the purpose of, is it going to be a useful sparking? Well, not just animation rock, just because we got Mercenary Tau. And by the way, if you did summon on these tickets, which you should have, it's free, it's part of the 30th anniversary. Let me know some of the best units you've gotten, and basically if you got any use out of it. But again, if you've been a long time player like me, most of these units are going to be kind of useless because they're so old. And I kind of wish it would have had more newer stuff in this banner. And Chilled, like, no one's gonna be using Chilled. Nobody even uses LOE right now. I'm gonna skip because the rest of it is probably going to be garbage. No, we got more. Okay, so we got, looks like Kale, and then we got Day 1 Pycon. Day 1 Pycon. This is a dead multi as well. All right, on to the next one. Wow, this is gonna be fun. Okay, and I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. I might skip through a lot of this just because 400 tickets might take a long time. Look at that, all hero multi. Oh, just kidding, we got 1 EX. It might take a long time, and I don't want to waste your time. Again, the whole point of this ticket video is to see if I can potentially build viable teams if I was a newer player. I'm gonna skip this as well. Oh, we got Sparking. Kaioken Goku again. Out of curiosity, I need to see what kind of rates we're dealing with here, because I assume because of the banner is going to be so diluted, everything's going to be awful. Okay, is this the best stuff in the banner? So the best stuff, that Goku is still useful. That Vegeta definitely is also useful as well. Gohan is good on bench, and I feel like everything else is kind of whatever. That Cell is fantastic. That Goku's fantastic. Because the banner is so diluted, the chances of getting something that you really might need is going to be incredibly low. So unfortunately, that's just the case with banners like this. But yeah, comment section below though if you enjoy seeing videos like this that are not just completely focused on newer summons and you want to see stuff like this every now and then. Let me know by leaving a like rating below, and let's say 7,777 likes is going to be the goal. I challenge you to get to that. Skip. I said skip. Skip. Good old Dragon Ball Legends miss inputs. And we got, looks like, Super Saiyan 2 Purple Gohan. I mean, he's got a Zenkai, so he is technically usable. But you're not going to be really running him if you have the new Gohan, unless you want to have him on bench. So I'll count him as a maybe. I'll count him as a maybe usable one. And as you can see, I don't have mine even Zenkai, because again, I do not like the Zenkai system. But I'm also very, very biased. The only reason why I don't like Zenkai is because most of the units that they've been Zenkai for the longest have been boring. But if you start Zenkai stuff that I like, I'm going to Zenkai stuff more often. Like I said, if LOE gets Zenkai, it's all hero multi. If LOE gets a Zenkai, I'm doing it frame 1. Like, it's not even going to debate. I will literally Zenkai the LF Frieza frame 1 or full power Frieza, whatever they end up giving us at some point, because that team needs it. Okay, speaking of Zenkai, he's got a Zenkai. I never actually did it. So that's actually still a dead multi, and this is still definitely a dead multi. What year is it? What year is it? I like when games do stuff like this where they give us, like, you know, freebies. But a lot of times it's gonna be questioned, like, well, is it actually worth? You know what I wouldn't have mind? If they would have squeezed in an LF or 2 inside this banner as well. You could have tossed in a Beerus, Goten, maybe the older ones, not necessarily the newer ones, to keep it, I guess, fair. Because that would also make it more fun for summoning. Let me know if you agree or disagree down below. I know some people are gonna be like, nah, LL should be in special banners and step ups and stuff like that. And while I kind of agree, it would kind of spice up these banners. At least throw a Beerus in there, because Beerus has been around so long, and I feel like Beerus is a lot more fair nowadays. We got Baby. He was a menace. Super Baby 2 was an absolute menace for like the longest, and that's the only Sparking. So I'm still going to count that as a dead one. Man, we are doing fantastic so far. We are doing great so far. Sarcasm. I'm going to skip this one as well. Let's fake out right there into Goku Black, the yellow one, which again, there's Zenkai. I don't have my Zenkai because I just don't care for it. Next one. I'm actually going through this a lot faster than I thought I would. I thought this was going to take forever, actually. Because I don't want to make these videos too crazy long. You guys know me. One pod, that's a skip. Anything with bad animation is an instant skip. This Bardock, honestly... Oh, wait, no, I was thinking about the red one. This is the yellow one. Then again, if we ever get to the point where we got, like an LL Bardock or something like that, and they Zenkai something like that, he might be more usable, but he was kind of dead on arrival. He was fun. Being a Bardock fan, I thought Bardock was cool, but it just didn't really last long. Comment section below, what has been the biggest disappointment for a character release for you in the game? Put down below. I know what people are gonna say. I know what people are gonna say. I predict, and don't let me influence your answer, by the way. I predict the main one you're gonna see in the comments down below is Gogeta Blue. It's Gogeta Blue. I personally think Gogeta Blue is fantastic. The ability to stop cover changes, especially with how every unit nowadays has a cover change, I think is very, very good. It's one of the best abilities in the game, and people keep sleeping on it. The only reason why people didn't like Gogeta as much is because he didn't have draw speed. And while draw speed would have made him pretty annoying and snapped, actually, I think honestly that would have broke him. It's not the ends all means all, basically. Because the thing is in Gogeta's case, again, being able to stop cover changes in a game that every unit has a cover change nowadays is so annoying. The other thing you could probably also argue is defense sucked, because I feel like every time that man got touched, he just exploded. And I don't know why he was so weak defensively. It doesn't make any sense. Damage-wise, I thought he was great. And once that man pulls off his green card, woo! I kind of wish, though, and again, this is threading on water of that he might have been broken. Speaking of cover changes, I count this as a dead one as well. Imagine if for some reason they made his green card also counter key cards as well. That would have broken. That would 100% would have broken. That would have broken, because at that point you can bait, you know, counters from long range and close range, and it would have been annoying. Because that gives me actually PTSD from Namek Goku with his blue card. Hey, we got a decent one, right? No, this is the one that, yeah, no, this is a decent one. I think this Vegeta is kind of underrated, to be honest. The transformation one, he's actually fantastic. Look at these. Granted, mine's maxed out. Look at these stats when he's up there. I mean, his defense still kind of sucks for a transformed unit, but 294,000 blasts is crazy. Again, though, I'm a whale. He's been around for a while. Put him a couple times. I will count him as a decent unit, so I'll probably add that as a counter above me or something like that. Okay, I'll also have a counter on how many Sparkings I pulled. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Next one, we got another one. Baby. Super Baby 2. Or just regular Baby Vegeta. It's not even Super Baby 2 yet. He's good support, but I wouldn't count him as, like, fantastic. Thing about this game is well, yes, a lot of old units are viable today. They tend to get moved pretty fast from like the tier list as far as like usability. That makes sense. And the reason why is because stuff comes out so fast that you want to just keep replacing and stuff like that. But it doesn't mean that stuff isn't usable anymore. I mean, again, you can hop in with LOE, and if you're decent in the game, you can still crush people with units that came out literally 7 months ago or 6 months ago. Like, that's the beauty of this game sometimes. I'm gonna let this entire multi-rock because we got an actual animation. And we got Raditz. Actually, I think I can still use Raditz. Let's see if we got anything else. No. Plus 6 stars. Okay. Sparky Raditz had to have been like the most lackluster unit that came out in so long for me. Only because I have never been the biggest Raditz fan. And when I think Sparking, Raditz is like the last unit that comes to my mind. And I'm like, really? Raditz gets a Sparking? Cool. All right, what else we got? We're about halfway through. So this is probably going to be like a 20-minute-ish video. Which is still not that bad, actually. I know some of you guys like the longer content. And much love to y'all. But now I know not everybody has time to sit through a whole summon video. Especially from like older units. So I get it. I got y'all. I get it. All right. I'm going to let some rock. Because we got blue letters. I would love to see... I was gonna say, I would love to see a Whis animation, but I guess we're not gonna see that at all. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Let's skip it. And we got Kale again. Another dead one. All right, hopping right back in. We hopping right back in. See if we can get something decent here. Something to make it worth our while. I'm gonna let this one rock as well. Hey, my boy Vegeta. Hey, watch this. Vegeta's about to give us a fire unit. Something fantastic. Something that's usable. You know what? I predict purple Vegeta. The Super Saiyan God, purple Vegeta, the blue one, the Super Saiyan blue one. Right here, watch this. Ah, trash. And that's all we got there. Holy old. I'm noticing I keep like, there's a heavier weight, at least from my experience so far, to the super old units. Comment section below. Let me know how you, like I said, how you guys did on these. Again, there's no reason why you shouldn't do this. They're free tickets, are part of the anniversary. They gave us 333 within like the 3-week span, and then there was some more you can unlock from just missions and stuff like that, which is how I got all mine. But yeah, let me know how yours. Did anybody get like any more newer units? I think the most recent unit I got was the Raditz, and then the Meta Cooler Vegeta. Everything else is like 2-3 years old without Zenkais, most of them. Skip this so we can get right to the end. And we got Rhymestyle. She's actually, she's okay. She's okay. Rhymestyle is an annoying unit. Rhymestyle is definitely an annoying unit. Remember when they used to release female warriors in this game? And then they just decided, you know what? This isn't viable anymore. Finally! Here we go! Halfway through when we finally get a fire animation. Maybe we can get something good here. Yeah, they used to release female warriors very, very often, like year 1, year 2 of the game. And I guess they just weren't that popular. So what they used to always do is every time they release female warriors, they would always break them, which is why Android 18 is so snapped today. They would always break these units so they're like viable and people wouldn't actually want, you know, like pull for them and Zenkai and stuff like that. And then they just stopped doing them. Oh my gosh, let's see what we got. The first one's going to be, hey, we got the hit Goku and Chi-Chi. Speaking of female warriors, yo, hold on, let me show you something real fast. All right, oh, and we got Zamasu. That's a good one. Zamasu is a good one. I think Zamasu definitely aged like fine wine. He is definitely very, very usable today. Now, let me show you about Chi-Chi. If Chi-Chi ever gets a Zenkai, she is going to be one of the scariest units in the game, solely off of this. Plus 80% to damage inflicted against Sun family. Can't be canceled. Imagine, and this is, let me give them ideas. Imagine they Zenkai her and give her like a 200% to damage boost against Sun family. You know what? The chaotic side of me wants that to happen, just so we see what happens to Sun family. Because Sun family is such a big tag and one of the most annoying tags in the game because there's so much variety behind it. You got Namek Goku, you got the Zenkai Gohan, basically any Goku Gohan that comes out. It's such an annoying tag that I would love to see that tag kind of get balanced out by just the fear alone of knowing that Chi-Chi's out there somewhere ready to beat your ass. Yeah, I agree or disagree? Let me know down below. All right, for this one we got, hey, I got another unit I don't have maxed out. We're almost done. So far, like I said, the only good unit that we got that's like viable. I mean, everything can be viable, honestly, depending on how you play it. But for my opinion, the best unit we got so far definitely is that Zamasu. Definitely the Zamasu, and there was one more that I'm already forgetting about. Hop into this one. Hey, we got another blue animation. We're gonna let someone rock. I feel like every time I get this animation, I gotta let it rock just because it's beautiful. This is one of my favorite animations in the game. I would say the Broly animation is my favorite, but it's too long. It's way too long. So I'm kind of happy that I barely ever see it. It's just a weird thing to be happy about. All right, we're going to go and just skip this so we can see what we got. And we got, what's her name? Rosie? Yeah, Rosie. We got Rosie, who I only have at 7 stars. Wow. Oh, that's right. I don't think I summoned her in that banner like that, and she barely ever came back. Okay. And then we got Cooler. This guy, if he ever gets a Zenkai, is going to be so annoying to deal with because he was such a tank. He healed. He was annoying. Man, I'm here for it if it ever happens. All right, here we go. Back at it. Let's see what we got. 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 And do we let this one rock? No, he didn't go Super Saiyan. This is gonna be trash. Trash! Oh, wow. This is our best one so far, probably. Okay. So far, I feel like the stuff that I pulled, there's really nothing as really that viable to build. Again, the Zamasu definitely is the best one. And then another Rosie? Are we gonna really just walk away with just Zamasu as the best pull here? Let's see. Oh, we got another Chi-Chi. I'm telling you, if Chi-Chi ever got a Zenkai, she will be so annoying. She's already annoying as a character. Oh my gosh. Again, I'm here for it just because I wanna see that chaos. I wanna see what would happen. If you guys were around when Yellow Goku Black came out, Super Saiyan 3 Purple Goku, and Majin Vegeta, that Purple Goku was so scary that nobody, and I mean literally nobody, was using Regen for like the next couple of months because he had like a what, plus 40% damage against Regen. And Regen was like a crazy meta at the time. Ooh, Super Saiyan 3. Speaking of which, wow, we just literally summoned him into, we manifested him. Yeah, he was so scary that people just did not run Regen. So I would love to see if a Zenkai Chi-Chi would do that. If it would just scare people into not running that stupid Zenkai Gohan. Anyways, skip. That's the only one we got out of that. I'm mad that we just manifested both Gohan and Super Saiyan 3 in that multi-summon right there. From the animation and the actual pull. All right, 5 more. Let's see what we got. Can we get one more good animation? We got Mercenary Tao. Let's see if we can get a Whis here. Can we get a Whis-san? I'm gonna go ahead and dodge, weave, punch, twist and throw, twist, spin. And he's out of breath. Okay, let's just go ahead and skip this. And we got Trunks. Oh man, okay. Old unit. I feel like when Trunks got a Zenkai, I was so disappointed because it's the one unit that everybody wanted a Zenkai for like the longest. But around that time is when they started toning down on how good Zenkais were. So when that Trunks got a Zenkai, he was just ass. it did not save him. Okay, let's see what we got. 3 more, and we're gonna basically finish. I'm not gonna do the individual 8 ones because it will take way too long. Skip this as well. Is Zamasu gonna be the only good one? I think it is. 2 more. I think by far the best unit in his banner is the Purple Vegeta. The Super Saiyan Blue Purple Vegeta. You should be using them. If you're running God Key and you have the room for him, you should absolutely be using him. That Vegeta is so annoying. He does great support. He takes away Dragon Balls. He's great. He's fantastic. He's good. All right, speaking of Vegeta, how about you manifest a Purple Vegeta on the screen right now?
No.
That's the complete opposite. Yeah, I know that Hercule, not that Hercule, the hero one, is the most toxic unit in the game. Being able to paralyze the entire team but just existing is so annoying. All right, finally, last multi. I'm not even gonna let Small Rock. Last multi, and we walk away with a whole lot of nothing. Okay, well, this is what we got so far. Wasn't that good? It wasn't. My luck was not there. That's all I'm gonna say. I think the best unit we got was the Merge Zamasu, as I mentioned, and something else. I don't remember what it was. And again, character-wise, you know, Goku, he's okay. The more important one definitely is the Vegeta, just because in the long run he's gonna have a lot of utility with him. Gohan, he's on a bench. He's on a bench mostly because he has actually a very good Z ability for, look at this, 28% to strike and blast attack for hybrid. I think that's fantastic. Also, that Gohan was like the most underwhelming unit ever released. Like, this man's blue card is literally just him punching. It's like, cool. I know it happens in the series the exact same way, but it was just an underwhelming blue attack. But no one uses boot tanks. Cell's good just because of the revival ability. I feel like he's gonna have the utility for a long time. This Goku's great. Turles is okay. He's out of date. He's kind of out of date. He's okay. He's still kind of out of date, but he actually aged. I think this Zamasu aged one amongst the best from that batch of characters. Along with the LF, of course, the Vegito. And then everything else is kind of like whatever. Yeah, a lot of these are just bench units, to be honest. Okay. Well, I'm ending the video right here. So again, this is the final result of what we got. To be on the screen somewhere. Let me know how your luck went. And hopefully you had way better than I did. In the future, when they do banners like this, again, it's cool that they're giving out free tickets and free summons. But remember, this is a PvP-based game. So the more abilities people have to build teams and like actually like, you know, really build it out as far as synergy and everything, the better. So in the future, I would definitely recommend the Legends team. This is me talking to the Legends team right now. Is to implement Legends Limit in these banners as well, or something more newer. Because again, the thing is like we're dealing with the Gohan, the Gogeta, the Merge Zamasu just came out, and then there's this banner over here that's basically for the most part useless. Like I said, I think he's the best, but that's about it. Yeah. Okay. Well, time to get to editing. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like right below, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.